Charleston Swingouts. 5, a 6, a 5, 6, 7, and a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, a 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, a 1, 3, 5, 7, a 1, 3, 5, 7, and a 1, 3, 5, 7.
We're going to start in closed position in order to get some momentum to lead into our Charleston Swingouts. So what we're going to do is start off with a rock step, kick step, having the leaders cut in front of the follows. It's going to look like this.
A 5, 6, 7, and a rock step, kick step.
Now when you do that, leaders, you want to make sure you draw some energy down the track, kind of away from the follow, and you keep that Charleston pulse in your rock step, kick step. So if we actually do this from one basic Charleston, it might help inspire the follows to do a rock step, kick step instead of maybe a triple step. So we put a basic in front of it, rock step, kick, double, kick, rock step, kick step. See how Kevin's getting a little more space from our bodies, and we have definitely a little bit of a body tilt here as we're getting ready to move around each other for the rest of our swing out.
Now one thing that's important for the leaders is as you come out of the rock step, you kick count 3. When you step down count 4, I want you to think about moving to the outside of the follows. Not too far, but I don't want you to get directly in front of them. By moving slightly to the outside, you're starting to open up the pivot space to release your follow down the line.
Yeah, so let's show that again from here. A 5, 6, 7, and a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we go, cut in front of the follow, 3, 4. Right, so see that we're a little bit more offset. We're not quite dead center. This is allowing the leaders to open up the track as we do our next part, which is our double kick. Now you really want to send the follow down the track for the double kick, so we're going to go double kick, step, and step down to count 8. Follows left, leaders right. Again, don't stress out too much about the footwork because you already know it. It is basic Charleston footwork. It's now traveling with a partner in it, right?
So I just hold on to my follow a little bit longer, and then when I feel the momentum is going, I release my right arm. A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and a 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8.
All right, we're going to reach this nice stretched out position because we have so much momentum as we're going around each other. We'll show that again. A 5, 6, 7, and a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and rock step, kick step, double kick step. Okay, follows. When you're doing your double kick step and your leader is sending you out, you have to travel with your Charleston. So my footwork is going rock, step, kick, step. Right, there's a little hop step, rock, step, hop, step. And now the leader's going to turn your shoulders and send you down the track, but you have to be able to travel on your right foot. So we're going to go a double kick, step. So I travel away from my point of origin. So I'm not going to stay in place, rock, step, kick, double kick. That will make the leader have to do all of the work. We're going to travel. Rock, step, kick, step, double kick, step.
Now when I'm finishing into 7 and 8 of this Charleston swing out, I'm careful not to overextend my shoulder. And Carl and I get a little too far away from each other. So I keep my shoulder in place, we keep our elbows bent slightly, and then we hang out here on this 7, 8 in this position. Now we're free actually to stretch a little bit more into the next 1, 2, which is going to continue into our Charleston swing out.
So show you that again from starting in closed position, going right into the 1, 2 of a Charleston swing out from open. So it looks like this, a 5, 6, 7, and a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and a rock step, kick step, double kick step, stretch, or rock. Right, one more time from the other side. 5, 6, 7, and a basic, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and a 1. Now make sure when you go into this one, remember it's an away motion. So if we were to let go of each other, we would want to step back onto the foot that's stretching away. We wouldn't crumble down towards the ground, and we wouldn't have nothing either. We wouldn't be here and be like, oh, magic connection. We really are using each other to kind of stretch away, really hit that 1, 2.
So we like to think of it kind of as a touch step. So it's not an actual rock step where we're doing a full weight shift and we're not kicking in the air. We're actually going to touch, we're putting a little bit of weight on it, but not 100%. We're just touching the foot back. From this stretch position, if we want to move into our closed position, we're coming out of the stretch 1, 2, our weight starts to go forward, and then we're both going to kick 3 and land 4. 3, 4, and now we're right back into our closed position. Important note here, look at the natural rotation. We're actually going to do what we call a real 4. We're just going to freeze in 4, and where would our momentum be going? So we stretch a 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you see how we have this rotation? That's what we're looking for because that's what's going to keep the momentum going.
So when my leader releases this stretch or this spring, follows, and make sure you don't just dive straight in and bring your shoulders too far forward over your hips. You actually want to keep your back in the leader's arm to keep the rotation going around. So we're going to stretch 1, 2, 3, 4. We have this nice open space as we carry around in the inside of our Charleston swing out. So if we start that from close again and go up to the next 4, it will look like this from one basic. 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, and a 1, 3, 4. So you should have a lot of energy there. It should feel like it's difficult to stop. And because it is difficult to stop, we're going to keep going with our double kick step footwork.
So leaders, once you catch this and you're on count 4 and you're in this position, you're going to go 5, 6, 7, 8. You're just going to continue to do what you've already done from the beginning. So we're going to do the whole thing from closed position. So we go a basic 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and stretch. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and stretch.
So I feel like the leader's letting go of me a little bit later than a normal Lindy Hop swing out. Leader's holding on to make sure I get around for my double kicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, right here. 5, 6, he's going to start to let go around 7, 8. So between counts 6 and 7. A little bit later than maybe a basic swing out, if you know what a basic swing out is. We'll show that one more time. We're going to do a couple cycles of these. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, and a 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, and a 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, and a 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, and a 1.
All right. The last thing we want to show you in this is keeping your follow in closed position from open. We're going to make it a Charleston circle. So starting in open position, I'm just going to continue holding on to my follow. So I stretch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Step down on count 8, and from here I can open up and go right to side by side Charleston. So show it again from the other side. We stretch 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now here, I don't want you to think I have to get around 360 or 270 or 540. It's not a set number. Just take the natural rotation that you get with your follow. So now we're going to combine all these things. We're going to do swing out from close, Charleston swing out from close, Charleston swing out, and then a Charleston circle. A 5, 6, 7, and basic 3, 5, 7, and
swing
1,
out from close,
3, 5,
double
7,
kick, stretch,
1, 3, 5,
double
7,
kick,
1,
stretch,
3, 5, 7, and back to side by side. We're going to repeat it on the opposite side.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, and 1. 3, 5, 7, and a 1. 3, 5, 7, and back to basic. 5, 7.